Ray White first learned to flatfoot as a child around home in western West Virginia. Later, he picked up tap steps by watching traveling professional dancers. His dancing is mostly tap, with some flatfoot and some steps of his own. D. Ray dances with hand patting, singing, storytelling, talking blues, and of course to music.
I'm going to try to demonstrate to you 2 or 3 steps that I learned when I first started dancing. So, the first one I ever learned, it went something like this. And I could go fast or slow or however I wanted to do it. And the next best step that I learned was a flat foot dance, something like this. That's what I call a flat foot dance. Then I learned another one, this guy I saw dance, he called it the back step, something like this. And that's about all I learned, but what I learned, the different steps that I do, I learned them on my own. I can do a tap, go something this way, and I'll do a 1 foot right, 1 foot left. And then I put them both together and get the sound. So you can keep any kind of time that you wish when you got steps like this. You got a good layout to go by. It's just comes natural to you when you learn what you're doing. I got one here I call a shotgun blast. Woodpecker pecking on a pine. I see you, old pecker, but you don't see mine. Here we go. I'm going to do one for you called the groundhog. Now, I ain't saying that I'm an expert singer, but it helps me keep the rhythm and the time. But just don't pay any mind to the words you listen at or the singing part of it. But I got to do it because I ain't got no other help. It goes something like this. Let a piece of cornbread land on a shelf. Let a piece of cornbread land on a shelf. If you want any more, you can sing it yourself. Groundhog, groundhog, groundhog. Meet and a hubbard and a hide and a turn. Meet and a hubbard and a hide and a turn. 5-inch groundhog, I'll be darned. Groundhog, groundhog, groundhog. That's it, fourth pit. This is one I call Rabbit and the Broom Sage. I used to do this quite often when I was a younger kid. And go something like this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do one here for you now that I just recently made up, or otherwise I'm making it up as I go. It's rhymes and chimes, I call it. It goes something like this. Woke up this morning as it drizzling the rain. Round the corner and come ain't Jane, sliding on crutches. If you want to go to Deezy's, I'll tell you how to do. Grease your feet, a little mutton soup. Go easy. Slide fantastic. You'll be there pretty soon. Up a road and across the creek, I can't get a letter but once a week. I don't know why I got out in this territory, but I'm here. I love it. Gets better all the time. If I stationed in the Navy, I'd come home and get some gravy. Boy, that'd be fine, wouldn't it? Some of them jumbo brown biscuits. Good, fantastic cold glass of milk. Woo! What town is this? Monkeys, let's go on. That little old sucker, come on, that's all. Oh, yeah, I love it. Come here, son.
He's ready to roll now.
Come over here, Papa.
Show him how it's done, little man.
Now, I was about probably a little bigger than this dude. That's my grandson. And that's best I can remember. I was about his size when I began to learn what it was all about, catching on to different steps and the timing too. And I corresponded them together, and I found out it sounded pretty good in my ears. Be quiet, buddy. And so I just taken it up from that point and been doing it ever since. So here's the way they used to do me when I was, before I started walking, you know, they do me this way. And after I learned to walk, why, they'd do patting for me and stuff of that nature. Keep enticing me to dance. And I started off by something like he's doing there. That's what I call the flat foot. Then there's one more style in a flat footer. It goes something like this. See what I mean? That's just natural flat feet. And then I learned the rest of them on my own. And this boy here, he's going to make it. He'll stay up 2 o'clock in the morning dancing with me. He's got it in him, so if he don't make it, it's going to be my fault, ain't it?
He's off to a good start. I can see that already.
Well, I see he's interested in it and he likes to do it. And I believe he'll make a dancer of some type because he's got it in him, and I like that part of it. When somebody's interested, I'll spend many hours trying to help them. Because one day after a while, I'm going to be like the leaves on these trees. I'm going to have to come down. And then I want somebody to pick it up from where I leave off and keep her circulating. Then we'll never run out of good dancing. We'll still have it.